Good morning, everyone, and welcome to San Francisco, where I'll be staying 4 days, going to one event specifically. It's a rooftop that's organized by Y Combinator, the biggest incubator in the Silicon Valley. They've invested in Airbnb, Instacart, Grubhub, and thousands of other successful startups. It will be a mix of founders and entrepreneurs, so I'm definitely super excited for that. I'm also going to be visiting the city, meeting some student entrepreneurs and potentially a venture capitalist or two. So this should be fun, this should be exciting. I'm already getting excited seeing cars being driven by themselves. It's a fun thing that you see in San Francisco. Some companies get to test their cars that are self-driven, so super nice. So I hope that you get excited for this last stop of this Leaders World Tour. Then we'll be back in Europe, so let's do it. For those who don't know, San Francisco is in a crisis. Since COVID-19, the number of homeless and drug addicts has rose by so much in the center of the city. The biggest companies in downtown San Francisco, from Google to Salesforce, employing thousands of people in the Bay Area, are relocating to other places. The price of rent has decreased by almost 50%. I would like to show you one neighborhood for you to understand the disaster that happened to such a beautiful city. And I hope that the mayor and locals are able to do something in the next few years to make this city alive again. Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm with Noe. Hi, Noe.
How are you, man?
I'm great. How about you?
Everything fine so far?
Amazing. So tell us a bit more about what are you doing here in San Francisco. I know you're from Mexico, so tell us more.
Okay, well, I came to San Francisco to do a master in entrepreneurship and innovation. So currently I am in my second month of the master of an 11-month master. And yeah, well, I came here just to do that, and what a better place to do the entrepreneurship and innovation master than in California in the Silicon Valley, right?
Amazing, amazing. Tell us more now, a bit more about what are you building in Mexico. I know you got a business going on. Tell me more about that.
Well, I have 3 bicycle stores right now in Mexico. I have one in a place near to Mexico City. I have one in Los Cabos, and I have one in Cancun. We started with this project around 2.5 years ago. The project was super well received from the people, and we're doing that. And I also do the national distribution for a Swiss bicycle brand that it's called BMC. It's a huge brand. It's a kind of a new brand, if you may say so. And yeah, well, we're doing that kind of stuff in Mexico. I also have small businesses like I have organic farms. I have small restaurants, and I have 2 food trucks in Mexico. So that's what I'm doing over there.
That's amazing. A lot going on for Noe. We love it. Now, tell us a bit more about how is San Francisco. We know that San Francisco, my audience knows it, that The place has changed a lot since COVID-19. People started leaving the place. Do you see any differences between now and 10 years ago, for example, and how is it different more in terms of building companies here?
Okay, well, regarding San Francisco, I mean, San Francisco has been and I believe will always be a wonderful city. Actually, for entrepreneurs as me, it's an amazing city to be around. But yeah, I may say that this is my third time here in the city. My first time was around 2014, 2015, something like that. The last time that I was here, it's 2021, so actually 1 year after pandemic. And now this is the third time. I've seen significant changes. I see more homeless people on the streets. I see a lot of closed business. I think because of this, and I see that people is leaving town. The situation over here is getting so difficult for everybody that they are leaving the not only the city but the state. Regarding, I mean, the businesses and building something new here, I feel like, I mean, California is never gonna change the situation around that. Like, it's an amazing place to be. Like I told you, have Silicon Valley, 30 minutes away from here. We have a lot of startups over there. We have a lot of new businesses and also old business. Like we have Amazon headquarters, or kind of headquarters over here. We have Google in Palo Alto. There's the Apple Park in Cupertino. So yeah, I mean, that part of California, I think it's never gonna change, even though maybe we can see small changes in the future, because what I was telling you about people leaving the city and the state because of the situation.
We hope you're right. We hope that Noah is right. And now let's take a step back and think about the United States in general. Do you think that the United States is still an amazing place to build businesses? In this world tour, we've been to the entire world. We're finishing it in the United States. Tell us more about it.
Well, you know what they say about the American dream, right? That everybody comes here to be able to make their dreams come true. But I truly believe that even if it's only the US or any other place in like here or in Europe or stuff like that, you have to work for it. Like, it's not like you're just coming here to the United States and suddenly you have a business and you have millions and millions of dollars in your bank account and you're a very successful man. And no, it's not like that. I feel like, I mean, yeah, I think that here in the US you have more facilities to build a new business and to make that a successful business than in my country, in Mexico. But as I'm telling you, you have to work for it. You have to work every single day to chase your dream, to make your dream come true. And that's here and any other part of the world. But I truly think that the US have, as I was telling you, the facilities and the culture. They have the culture to help you to build a business here and to make it a successful business here, but it's all depending on you, right? So yeah, that's what I think about that.
Perfect. Thank you so much, and we wish Noé the best. I hope you've enjoyed the interview with Noé, student doing his master's in San Francisco. Super smart guy, super bright mind. I'm looking forward to hear more from him in the next few months. What's for sure is that I'll be keeping in touch with him, and that's the beauty of making connections worldwide. I was supposed to go to this event, the rooftop, with founders and VCs, but they canceled it, unfortunately, because the venue was not good enough, apparently. So they refunded every single attendee the $20 ticket. It's pretty sad, because it was gonna be an amazing event, but it's okay. That's it. Here we are in San Francisco's airport, ready to go back to Europe after spending more than 35 days traveling all around the globe. And I'm gonna give you my 3 takeaways, the last ones, on San Francisco. The first one is that unfortunately the Silicon Valley is not in a growth phase anymore, but in a decline. Tech companies are living downtown San Francisco. Some streets are filled with drug addicts and homeless, and the city isn't able to do anything. The second one is that the United States is still an amazing place to build businesses. The culture, the mindset, and the access to capital is still here, and in my opinion, is here to stay. And the last one is that prices here in San Francisco are rarely seen anywhere else in this world. Let me show you 3 items and tell me if you think the same way as I do. An $85 haircut for men, a $17 strawberry box, or a $60 pasta plate that tastes average. I hope you've enjoyed this entire world tour. I have, and I hope that I was able to commit to that purpose and objective to transmit everything to you. Now, I'm gonna make one last video where I'll share all my learnings, all my connections everything that I've done, all the things that I could have done better, the friendships, gathering all together and putting it for you in a 6 to 8 minute video. I'll see you soon. Ciao.